you're just in utter shock. You're utterly devastated. You're in complete, disbelief.
Not only does it affect one person, it affects the whole community.
And you're asking God, how can this happen again? How did this happen? Why did this happen? Why did my son have to die? Why did Jeff have to die this way? We have about 30, 35 kids here tonight to remember another one of their friends, Jeff Fehr, who took his life on Sunday. 9 months ago, my son Adam took his life. And everybody in the community is once again just completely in shock, devastated, and bewildered at how another kid in our community could take their lives.
When I did find out, it was probably the hardest thing to ever hear in my life, like that your brother had killed himself. And then to hear it again, that one of your old good friends has done it again. And it's like, how could someone not learn? But then you also think is like, how could we not also see the signs the second time?
John, he wrote a song for Adam, and so it was wonderful that he came and played his guitar and sang the song about how Adam had so much emotional turmoil and how difficult it is that we're having to live without him when we could have been there for him.
It's a time for people to gather, and finally, if some people are going through things that haven't been settled with the suicide or with other deaths or something that's going on in a family, it's a time for everyone where they feel like they've all been put in the same place.
I was devastated on Sunday. I was just so, once again, it took me back to day one when I lost my son Adam. I could not at all have gotten through these past 9 months without the support of all of you kids. You've texted me, you've emailed, you've called, you've just shown up, you've come over and mowed my lawn and got down Christmas decorations, and I just would not know what to do without all of you. Sending me messages on Facebook, and I know that this kind of support that you've given to me is the exact kind of support that Jeff's mom is going to need too. Rob Maxey was here tonight, and he's a Young Life leader, a youth pastor leader that meets with kids all the time. No matter what their situation is, he'll come to your home or he'll go to the school and he'll meet with the kids wherever they need to be met at. I think a lot of the pressures here with kids in the Granite Bay community are the constant pressure to succeed and to excel and to get good grades in school and to be an athlete or to be in some type of other sport or activity or band or cheer or anything in order to excel and to get into college. And so there's a lot of pressure on the kids here that they have to be all, do all, and be perfect.
It's a lot of pressure not only within the school, but fitting in. I see it all the time, and I couldn't only imagine how Adam felt when he didn't feel put in.
And if they don't fit is what the normal is, or they're a little outside of the box in the things that they do, then those kids don't feel accepted and they feel pressured, and some of them feel bullied and some of them bully back.
And also a lot of drugs get influenced into it too, is you feel like the one that's not doing like the pills and not smoking the weed and not drinking all the time. And that's a pressure.
So those types of things end up making kids who don't fit in what the box is feel isolated. They feel different. And they don't feel like they have anybody that's going to listen to them or that really even knows how they feel or understands how they feel, and that their reality is never going to change. Their reality for them is dark and bleak and unfriendly and isolation. The warning signs that I think I missed, with Adam were the fact that he wasn't getting enough therapy counseling for himself. Also that he was creating drama with his friends, situations that he would get mad at his friends over little things so that they would become mad at him, so that he pushed everybody away from him. So that when he took his life, then his friends would be, in his mind, relieved that he died because they were mad over the fight, which that wasn't true. They were completely and utterly devastated, and they blamed themselves, for the little petty arguments that they had. We just want kids to know that no matter what your issue is, no matter what the problem is, there's always an adult you can talk to, a teacher you can talk to, one of the, pastors at church, or another parent, a friend of a parent. And just so that you reach out to someone, that you don't feel alone in your life. No matter what the problem is, we are here for you. We will help you. There's no questions asked. If you need to have just a safe place to stay, we're there for you. We'll help you through any kind of issue that you have. We just do not want to lose another one of our kids in this community.